Welcome to Legacy High School. My name is Rob Pesky, and we're so excited to invite you to your students' first orchestra concert. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to show you a lot of what we've learned over the last 2 weeks. And I have to confess, I'm very proud of this group. In 2 weeks ago, a lot of them had never even held their instrument before. And so we have covered a lot of stuff in a short amount of time, and I think you're going to be impressed with what you hear. So, without too much further ado, we're going to play our first song for you, and we call this the Ant Song. And we call it that because there's a little song that goes with it to help the students learn each of their open strings. It goes each and every ant likes to dig in the ground, to chang. It's a mouthful. So they're going to play that for you, and if you didn't catch all the lyrics, they can teach you the lyrics afterwards, but it shows off each of their open strings. So, Mr. Baumgartner, are you guys ready? All right, take it away. The next thing we'd like to show you is all of these students have learned a specific way of learning the tunes. How many of you are music people in the audience right now? That's awesome. How many of you have no idea what the difference is between a violin, a ukulele, a viola, a cello, or a bass?
Well, I know there's
Good, that's good. Be honest with yourself. Music is something some of us are really familiar with, and some of us aren't as familiar with. And so a big part of what we teach them in orchestra is how to learn, so they can teach themselves. And so over the course of the year, if they're working on something and they're getting frustrated or they can't figure it out, and you don't have to be a music major to do this, you sit down with them and say, well, what's step one? And they'll tell you what's step two. So what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate our learning procedure for you. We're going to play number 14, kids. It's called Down, Down. And they're going to go through the whole process to show you how they learn this. Rest position. What's the first step of your practice routine? Count it. Count the rhythm of number 14.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What's the second step? Name the note mate of 14.
G, G, G. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. E, E, E. D, E, E.
What's step 3? Right, here we go. Wait for my cue. Yes. Energy down, going forward. 1, 2, right? And what do we do after the bucket? Grab your bows. Rest position. Tips are pointed. Thank you. So we spent a lot of time on that, and we used that technique throughout the school year, and we also used it throughout the camp. And so what they're going to do now is they're going to play 3 songs for you, and I'll let Mr. Baumgartner introduce them as they go along. But the first one is one of our favorites. It's called Jolly Ranchers. Jolly. Sorry, it's Jolly Fellows. Jolly Fellows. Perfect rest position. Let's put your bows behind your head. Hard on learning our notes on 2 different strings. All the instruments in the orchestra right now have 4 strings. That was one of the tunes that we learned for our D string. Here's one more tune we learned on D string called Boil Some Cabbage. And this is on our A string. What's A? Time working on our bows. The majority of our tunes so far have been plucky. We call that pizzicato. Students say pizzicato, where we're plucking. But we were sure excited to get to our bows on the second day. So students, take out your bows right away. Good evening, Mr. Anderson. Good evening, students. Do you have your permits to bow? Oh, you do? I can't believe in a single camp session that you were able to figure out how to bow already. This is just not possible, Mr. Anderson. In fact, parents, I apologize for this, but this can't be true. In fact, I bet if I called out a string number, you couldn't even play it 4 times with your bow. Watch this. Ready? Bow 4 times on open D. Okay. Everybody gets lucky. Bow 4 times on open A. Bow 4 times on open G. Bow 4 times on open E. Bow 4 times on open C. Bow 4 times on open D. Bow 4 times on open A.
Agent Smith, I think we whipped you.
Get out of here.
We learned very quickly when Agent Smith came and quickly confiscated all of our bows that we had to learn the correct way to hold the bow and how to edge. We used our practice bows, not straws. They weren't straws, they were practice bows. Orchestra, hold up your bows. We learned how to hold the bow in many different ways. Our favorite was called the pool party. We probably heard about it at home. Yes, to teach somebody at home the pool party. We have our shark fin. Everybody show me your shark fin, your bumpitis. Show me how you like to sit on the edge of the pool and put your feet in the water. Your cousins are a little bit older and taller. They dive all the way down to the bottom of the pool. And your grandma watches all the cousins from the side of the pool. Show me perfect rest position with your bows. We're going to show you one of the tunes that we did plucking, boil the cabbage down. Now we're using our bows. Susan, how many bow are you going to use? All of it.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom when I'm back now. So. Did Agent Smith come again? Man, I miss him every time he shows up. It's so weird. We have one more thing to perform for you guys today, but before we do, we have to say some big thank yous. First of all, Mr. Baumgartner and myself teach at, how many do we do? 13 of the 16 schools in town. So most of these students will be our students as soon as we get school started here. But it's not a two-man operation. This camp had two fabulous theory teachers. We had Mrs. Kuhn. Where's Mrs. Kuhn? There she is over there. Mrs. Kuhn. We had Miss Zander, who I think was sitting with the cellos over there. Yeah. Very tall. Our primary cello teacher is Mr. Overbeck. He also teaches at Horizon and Central School. We had Miss Van Pekkelom, who is helping with violins and violas. She's at Rockford and Bismarck High School. And we have Mrs. Applemeyer somewhere. There she is, Mrs. Applemeyer, who's at Central. And then another guy who's, I don't know, he looks kind of like me, but he's also Mr. Pesky, who was teaching our bass students over here. Showed up, there's Mr. Pesky. As it really is a team effort. But we definitely want to thank you as parents. We know that this is an investment, and that when you invest in music, at first, sometimes it doesn't feel like a great investment. But isn't it amazing how quickly they learn? 2 weeks in and we're already making music, and that's really cool. But we really want to thank you. There are going to be times during the year where it's hard, and I don't want to practice, I don't want to carry my cello. Okay, we all have heard these sounds from our children before, and we know how challenging that is, and we just appreciate appreciate you guys being their cheerleader. Just encourage them. Tell them to stick with it, to do their best, to keep trying, keep showing up. And you'll be shocked again around December when we do our next concert, and then even more so by next May when we have our end of the year concert. The progress they'll make is incredible, and we just want to thank you. And kids, you need to thank your parents for driving you, for renting the instrument, for buying the clothes, for feeding you. None of you are paying rent, I hope, right? So let's give a big round of applause for our parents here, kids. We also have to thank Ryan Clark. He kind of set up the whole camp. He made sure everything ran, reserved the room, set up the chairs and stands. Thank you, sir. Amazing guy. So, and then, I don't know, last for me, I just want to say a big thank you to all these kids. It's way easier during the summer to stay home and play Fortnite than it is to get out of bed and get to school and start learning something totally new. It's not easy, is it? No. You worked hard this week. You were great listeners. And we talked a lot about our mission in orchestra. The mission of orchestra is we're going to pursue and we're going to serve. Right, and these kids did that for the last 2 weeks. They pursued excellence, they served the community, and you can tell. So, Mr. Baumgart, did you have something to say?
I was also going to say, it's really cool. You know, this is such a great investment in your kids. And it's something that they can take with them through more years than just 4th and 5th grade, into 6th grade, 7th grade, into high school, and even on into college. We have in our violin section Miss Justice Sikoto, who just graduated. She's been in orchestra all these years, and here she is volunteering at camp. So, you know, students, that could be you. I mean, in 8 years, 7, whatever, getting ready, thinking about what you can, and you can take this instrument with you outside of school into college. You can play in a community orchestra. It's a lifelong investment. It's so important.
We're going to play one more thing for you today. Our whole goal from camp was to learn all of the notes of our D major scale. And if you're into music, that's like a smart way of saying the notes that make up most of the songs we play. But we're going to play it for you 2 times. We're going to play it once together because good orchestras play. And then we're going to play it once as a round so that you can start to hear the harmonies that you'll start to hear in the future. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for investing in your children and in music. This is our last number. When it's done, leave. It's going to be messy. It's going to take a minute to get all the cases and everything. But we thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again for